Hello everybody, good morning. It is Friday and that means a whole lot of stuff around here at the Kraaft Shaak. Number one, it's vlog day. I vlog on Friday. I vlog other days too, or at least I hope to eventually. I did on Monday, but Friday is official vlog day, and so I have set aside the morning to be able to sit down and chat with you. I've got my coffee and I'm required to take a moment and sip some. Yes, yum. Okay, so first things first, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. This month has been jam-packed. You may have missed a few things, so that's why I'm going to do a quick rundown of what there is and what we have going on. The first thing is our 3 colors challenge, KS, 3 colors. You can also do colors with a K if you wish. Either way, I'm looking for it. But each month on the first Friday of the month, we're going to be announcing the colors for the whole month to play along. So next week, I think we do February's colors. I think that's right. Anyway, so you have still, another week to play along. I'm going to do a recap today. There'll be a recap of what's been anybody who's used this hashtag and posted something out there, they're going to be a part of the recap. And then I will do a recap next week with the announcement of the new colors. So you still have one more week to play along with these colors, and then tune in next week's blog post to see what the new colors are. So that's one feature that's brand new here at the Kraaft Shaak, and we're going to do that. We're going to have a recap every week, and the beginning of the month gets the new colors, and you just play along all month long. It's lots of fun. If you have questions about the 3 color challenge, just ask, please. So what else has been going on? Watercolor Wednesdays. So Watercolor Wednesdays has been really, really cool for me because it means I get to watercolor every week and call it work. That's been awesome. So this week I did actually post Watercolor Wednesday on Thursday because I had another project that went out on Wednesday, so I kind of swapped them, right? So because I swapped the projects, or the days, I guess, that they went out, it doesn't really matter. They were both watercolors anyway, but this week's Watercolor Wednesday was this piece that I did. Quite fun. This was totally inspired by a YouTuber named Mandy, who I could not say her last name if I tried, but I did link to her inspired video, the video that inspired me, in this video. So if you haven't seen that yet on YouTube, check it out. Something else you may have missed on YouTube was we did a YouTube collaboration. Watercolors with Michael is the name of the YouTube channel, and he and I took one picture and we worked together. There's a blog post about it and everything, but we did not do this together like at the same time. We each took that picture and did it in our own way, in our own style, and then we swapped the endings, so you have to watch both videos to see both pieces get finished. I don't know, it was kind of cool. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time, and we're already talking about new collaborations that we want to do, and some ideas that he's kicking around are pretty darn awesome. So you've got some great things coming for you. But this is the picture that I did, and he did the same picture, but he did it in his style, so it looks very different. It's really, really cool. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. I will be posting both of these original pieces on my Spreacy site and also on Society6 for prints if you are interested in that. So that leads me to 2 major things. Spreacy site is where I post original artwork and anything that I have for sale that I ship out myself. It's something I have in my possession and then I ship it. I do offer newsletter people a special coupon that they can use, and then I also offer Patreons at a certain level. They also have a coupon that they can use to get discounts in that store. Unfortunately, I can't add or offer coupons to Society6. I wish I could, because that would be really lots of fun. But what I can do is tell you when there's going to be a sale on Society6. And this Sunday, there will be a 20% off everything and free worldwide shipping. So you get 20% off of anything that you order out of the Society 6 store, and you'll want to look for the details for that on Sunday. I'll be posting on Twitter, and probably, I'm not sure if I'll be able to post it on Instagram or not. I know for sure it'll be on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you won't have the direct link, but I'll try to put it into the newsletter. I think it'll work. I don't know, because I don't know if it's a specific link that you have to use. I have to look at the details of that. I just found out about it before I went live. So anyway, Patreon supporters, they get special things, and one of them, of course, is mail outs. I mail out certain things to them, and I have yet to mail out January's mail to anybody because I have been trying to decide exactly which prints I'm going to use this month. It has been such a whirlwind of activity, and I've been doing so many different projects that I don't know exactly which ones I should send to you guys. But I did decide on a special video that I made, and this is the print that I did, or this is the watercolor that I did just for patrons, and there's a special video that's coming out just for patrons with this. So if you're at the level where you get the exclusive video, that's the exclusive video this month that I'm definitely doing. So when I did that face that I showed you, the weird funky purple face, whatever, this was what I had done in church. I just wanted to show you this. I showed it in the video real briefly too, but I wanted you to see that it was like very similar to this. It had lots of color. It was actually this way. It had lots of color that was just sort of randomly splattered on there, and then I turned it while we were in church, and I was listening to sermon, and I just sort of sketched this out with my pencils. And then I thought, you know, this is really kind of cool. I think I want to do a bigger one of these, and that's what led to the Watercolor Wednesday. But I thought you might enjoy seeing some of these pieces. They're just like my practice things that I like to do. So on Craft It Live, all month long we've been talking about abstract art, and we're going to finish this painting on the last Tuesday. So you want to join us for that, and I will show you how I finish this painting, an abstract mountain scene with, it will have a yellow tree on it. That's the end goal. But I'm going to do some other things to it, add some texture, and then paint the yellow tree, and that piece will be done. That's a huge 2 by 3 foot canvas. First time I painted anything that big on camera. That was quite interesting. But anyway, we'll talk about more about that piece on Tuesday, so you want to join us. But the abstract pieces have been a lot of fun, and on Tuesday we did, like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. We did 6 pieces on Tuesday. So I started with jelly plate prints, and then showed different ways that I worked on structure, using shape and color and all kinds of different things, and just sort of showing you how to take something very non-objective and turn it into something more finished-ish. And so I had glued on these pieces. You may recall that I glued on these pieces and turned this jelly plate print into Corona de Sol is what it looks like to me. So that's what I did. And if you look closely, not sure if you'll be able to see, but there's little tiny beads all over it too. Lots of fun. That was fun. I did finish that one off camera because I didn't really want to go too far, and plus I had to wait for it to dry. So this was one of the pieces we did do during the live show. This is a piece we did during the live show, but after it dried, it looks very different. I like that it sort of mimics like a dragonfly. That's what I like about it. I'm not sure that I love that piece, to be honest with you, but it was fun to experiment with structure and shape. I'm going to wait on these two because they're like my absolute favorites. But this one, I did get glued, but I have yet to finish it. I think I'm just going to do some black lines and shading and probably call that one done once the shading is done, just because that's all I really want to add to this. I will obviously trim off the edges, the pieces that are hanging off the edge, but I like that it's very heavily weighted. Yeah, no, I like it better this way. I like that it's heavily weighted on one corner. I like that it has this cross structure to it. It was just a lot of fun to make these and talk about structure and shape and how you present your abstract. I thought it was fun anyway. So this was another piece that I did, and I did finish adding some black and white to it to really finish it off, and now it is complete. I like this piece a bunch. This piece is really cool. So if you recall, this was a jelly plate pole, the whole sheet, and then this was deli paper that was a jelly plate pole that I put over the top, and then used a pen to create those cracks and whatnot. But it does look like a chunk of wall, and I love that. That piece I really, really like. I don't know why. But this is my favorite piece of all. I love the idea of floating Jolly Rancher candies. And I think that the white and the black sort of gave it cloud feel to it. So yeah, this piece is really awesome too. I'm going to be adding those to Society 6 as prints because I think they're pretty neat. So I don't know if I should do them all. You tell me. Do you think I should do them all? Because I'm not sure that the other ones are... Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, what was the other thing I wanted to share with you guys? Oh yeah! So digital art. I've been trying to do daily digital art, and then I realized that Tuesdays are very busy, followed by Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I can usually do something, but and not as much Friday always. But anyway, there's like 3 or 4 days a week where I could, and 3 or 4 days a week where I cannot, absolutely cannot. So it's daily digital art with a caveat. And the caveat is daily when I can. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. This is the piece that I did last night, or yesterday, I should say it. I'm trying to get that with no glare. There we go. All right, so the background was provided by Linz, our resident cartoonist. She put the background up, and then I played on top of it because I saw this gal with this really big schnoz, and I thought, you know what? Even girls with big noses are pretty too. So I thought she deserved to be brought out and shared. Yeah, so there. Yeah, that was a really fun challenge. So what's funny is I had put a piece, like a real close-up piece of the Watercolor Wednesday on Instagram, and then she took that, and Linz took it and turned it into this amazing bunch of doodles that she drew on top of it, trying to guess what it might be. And I just thought that was so much fun. And so then she did a background so that I could play on it. So I don't know, I think that's awesome. But what's really cool, and you can't really tell until you get the background in your own possession yourself, but what's really cool is that she did it with Lindy's Stamp Gang Magicals, so there's like shimmer and shine in the parts of the background, and that shows up in my digital work too. So anyway, I thought it was pretty fun. What else? There's something else. I know there's something else. I don't know what it is right now. There's going to be a change. This is what it is. There's going to be a change with the newsletter. So if you are a newsletter subscriber and you're tired of getting the same old stuff every week, don't worry. There's going to be a change. What I'm going to do from now on is give you the weekly. This has been a lot of work for me doing this vlog plus the newsletter. So I'm trying to cut back in certain places. And the one place I know I can is giving you a weekly newsletter that will have the Friday vlog attached to it. And in order to get the other vlogs, you'll have to subscribe to our channel here at the official vlogging channel of the Kraaft Shaak. And the newsletter will have that one vlog in it, and then whatever blog posts were written that week. Everything else, news about the Craft It Lives, news about Patreon, news about Society 6 or Spreezy sales or any of that kind of stuff is all going to be in a once a month newsletter that will go out probably without a vlog. So you'll have all of your news in 1 month in one newsletter, and then your weekly updates will just be a vlog like this and the blog posts that have been posted. So I hope that will clear things up for some people. I know that it's been a lot of work for me, so I'm going to hopefully be able to get out of that. But oh, and whenever it's available, the hidden, never seen before cartoon will also be a part of the weekly newsletter, which Lynn's did provide one, so you'll want to make sure that you check the newsletter to see that. So anyway, I think that's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one done. If there are any questions about anything going on at the Kraaft Shaak, because we got a lot of stuff happening, a lot. It's all good though. I love being busy. I love working for the patrons. Say thank you to the patrons for me, because they're the ones who provide all that you are seeing. So I am thankful, and I hope that you have a very crafty day.